Teaching financial literacy is the best way to improve the economy. Before I get into it, disregard this billboard behind me. I do not know them kids. I do not sponsor them kids. They just happen to be behind me. I ain't gonna lie. I'm ready to talk about it. So here's 3 ways financial literacy could improve the economy, and make sure y'all stay to the end because I have a theory that if financial literacy was taught to black people, we would run the world. Let's talk about it. Number 1 is more people would invest into the stock market. According to ChatGPT, only about 43% of US citizens are invested into the stock market without their 401ks, which may seem high to y'all, but to me, that's way too low. Even if the bare basics of the stock market was taught in the education system, I'm talking support, resistance, RSI, what calls are, what are puts, what are covered calls, these bare simple things. If it was taught in the school system, I guarantee you 90% of people will be in the stock market besides their 401k. This will be good for companies as well because now they will have more money for research and development, mergers and acquisition. They will have more money to hire people. So now the job market can improve. It will help the companies in so many ways. And on top of that, we would have more ownership on what these companies can do since we have more ownership of these companies. Now, I do think banks would take a hit because now people would start paying off their credit cards on time and in full every month. They wouldn't have to be paying interest to 28-30%. So banks would take a hit, but more people would invest into these banks via the stock market. So it would pivot itself out. Leads to my next point. Secondly, there will be less credit card debt. Total amount of credit card debt in the US right now is 1.2 trillion, which is about $11,000 per household of revolving credit card debt. Financial literacy was taught in the education system. People will learn how to budget and live below their means. And all this credit card debt that we're super scared about because delinquencies could shoot up wouldn't be a problem. On top of that, more people can learn about the credit card system and maybe even develop different scoring models besides FICO or Vantage Score that's actually equitable to consumers. Last but not least is there will be less fear revolving around the economy with things like right now are occurring. As y'all can see above me, the S&P 500 is close to a 10% pullback this year, meaning that if we hit that 10%, we would officially be in a correction. This is where all this fear and all this other stuff, when it comes to black people, we will not be fearful here. We will be greedy as hell. That is because us black people are the #1 consumer in the world. We buy everything and under, but we barely invest. So now if we were financially literate and seeing stocks at a discount like this, oh, we would go crazy, boy. It wouldn't be fear. It would be full greed in the market. We would be eating. It goes to show y'all, even though we don't have the education system to teach us these things, we still have the ability to learn them through the resources we have. If you want to learn more about that, tap into our free Discord on our Instagram bio and comment below me what you want to learn. It's D-Wall. I'm out of here.